Good morning, everyone. So it is my first morning, I guess, in St. Jean Pied de Port. I arrived yesterday in the early afternoon and had a great time. Let's see, as soon as I got here, the pilgrim office was closed, so I went and I had lunch. And then I came back to the pilgrim office, and a couple was walking by, and they went hurrying by, and then the wife stopped to ask me and said, "Do you know where the pilgrim office is?" And I said, "Yes, it's right here," because I was waiting for it to open. And so she had to run, go get her husband, and bring him back. So that is Susan and Joe, and they were the first people that I truly met, and they were fellow Caminos. And so then we waited in line for the Camino office, and then once we got in line, we actually sat down together as they explained everything to us. And we got shells and we got our Compostela with the first stamp and everything. So it was great. It was lovely meeting them. And then once they had not planned very much, they thought they could just, kind of come and play it by ear. So there were no more albergues. All the albergues were full because they had not made plans to book anything ahead of time. Well, the lady at the office was able to find a private hotel or room, or this woman who has a home, and she rented out her home to them. So they kind of got lucky. Otherwise, they would have been, I don't know where they would have stayed, but anyway. So that's one thing, always pre-plan. All my planning was good. Um, and then later on, I met another couple because when I did check into my albergue, I met this mother and daughter who I stayed in their room. So there's only 3 beds to that one room, and it was all female, which was great, made me feel much, much comfortable. And she and her daughter are from Minnesota. Hilarious. I think I laughed so much. And anyway, I stopped at a bar after checking in and getting my, being at the office and checking into the albergue, so I wasn't carrying so much. Stopped at a bar. They ended up stopping at the same bar. And then Joe and Susan, who I had met earlier, they stopped at the bar. So it was 5 of us all sitting at the bar and just laughing and having a great time and getting to know each other. So that is my new Camino family. Shared info with them on WhatsApp. So now we can text each other and see what's going on. So that's been great. I will tell you though, from 2 o'clock, probably a little before 2, before the office opened for the pilgrim office, until 10:30 at night when we were going to sleep, I've been around people. Never had a minute, not even 1 minute, to sit and do anything or be by myself and reflect or do any videos. So it's just like, I'm so tired of being around people. I think that's me living by myself. It's like, oh. I do have to tell you a funny thing. When I met these people, and I'm taking pictures, of course, we're all taking pictures. And when I took a picture of Jenna and her mother, Diane, I didn't realize, I just took the picture in the app. And unfortunately, I didn't realize till after I had sent it to my children that I realized that Diane, she was sitting with her legs kind of far apart. So she teased me and said, "Oh my God, it's a crotch shot." And I went, "Oops." So I had to, resend it, try and crop it and everything. But of course, the first picture was already out. And I went, okay, that was embarrassing. So now I'm the crotch shot photographer. Hopefully that name doesn't stick too long. And then, of course, when we went to bed at night and we were trying, the hotel is not air conditioned, and we're trying to figure out how to, adjust the curtains for privacy, but then also still get the breeze. And I put the curtains in front of the window at first with the window open, and that didn't work. So then I had to move the curtains and put them behind the window as you open it. And I didn't realize poor Diane is laying on her bed. And as I'm doing all of this jerking with the curtains, I'm just whacking her in the face and didn't say anything. And I'm looking up trying to, maneuver the curtains. And then all of a sudden I went, oh, was I hitting you in the face? And she hadn't said a word. And I'm just whacking her over and over in the face. And she's going, oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm going, oh my God, I didn't realize I was hitting you. So anyway, those are my two funny things. And I've been laughing with Diane quite a bit. She's a very funny lady. So it's been enjoyable. Had a communal dinner, everything. So it's a lot, but I'm loving every minute of it. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. I just had to take some pictures of this. I'm going to the top of the Citadel in Saint Jean Pied de Port. Of course, you have to come up these stairs, and that's not even half of the stairs that you have to go over. But once, of course, just like anything else, once you're at the top, the view is stunning. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It just looks so beautiful here. So here is the money shot, I suppose. This is all of Saint Jean Pied de Port from the top of the Citadel overlooking, and you could see the mountain ranges in the distance. And I believe over there is where I'm going to be going tomorrow. I start out. I had some of my Camino family already text me and said that they made it to Orison and that it was very, very steep. So I must be ready for very, very steep tomorrow. So we shall see. Hi there. So this is where I'm sitting on the steps, and the reason why I have to sit here, this are some of the steps to my albergue. This goes up to the back door. And I sit here because I have Wi-Fi, and so I can do anything that I need to do on all of my apps, just about. I turn them all off from data. So I'm trying not to use as much of my data and only use Wi-Fi for everything. But the bad thing is you have to get to a place that has Wi-Fi. And the only place around here that has Wi-Fi, my albergue advertises that they have Wi-Fi, and they don't. So the only place that I can be that has Wi-Fi is the Camino office right there, and there's the line to the Camino office. And so that's what I've been doing, just sitting here doing my Wi-Fi. Every, if it's the evening, I go and do it, especially if I want to send a message through WhatsApp to the family. And then if I want to do any of my videos, I have to sit out here and not do the videos necessarily, but if I'm going to edit them and upload them, I have to sit here on these steps and do my video editing and everything. So, a little challenging. My laundry, I did my laundry today. I did it by hand, and then I went to use the spin dryer, and I couldn't figure out how it worked. And so I came back at 3 because the hospitaleros, they were gone, or the hosts, they were gone. And so when I came back at 3, I asked him about it, and he goes, oh yeah, it's broken. So I washed all my stuff by hand, and I was just trying to wring it out as best I could, and then hang it up on the line. So I think some of the things, like my underwear, which is very thin, and my shirt, which is very thin, and even my sleeves, I think those will pretty much dry. My leggings, maybe, and I do have that as a maybe, my socks might dry. But I don't know about that, so we will have to see. I'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys later. Buen camino.